Good afternoon. This is V with Aging with Grace, and I'm bringing you today another short wig review, but it's not the one I have on. I have on Aesthetica's Jace in the color Caramel Kiss, and I'm going to remove that. I have another review on here totally about Jace in two colors if you want to check that out. That's Jayce. And I'm going to talk to you today about Henry Margou's Drew. I'll take this off and show you. While I've got it off my head, I will show you the cap. So Henry Margou's cap on Drew looks like this. It has probably about 1.25 inches in the center deep lace front that goes from ear tab to ear tab. It's a really nice, soft feeling lace, which is kind of what I've experienced with all Henry Margou ones. Up here is probably a little bit of permatease to kind of hold that style up. I'd say not a lot, but there is some. And then we have open wefting in the back. Extended velvet covered ear tabs. You do have a velvet colored strip right here, securing that lace front on, which won't have any kind of shine to it like the silicone ones do. And we have Velcro adjusters. Hold on. Here, like this. Go all the way out like that, or pull them in. And you have a slight, well, I'm going to retract that. There is no extended nape. It's just a straight across velvet nape. So now I'm going to turn around this way, give you a little look at her. She's very short. She's very cute. And the color is 10/613 GR. The GR means it has a graded root. Now, I've already put this on my head just for sizing purposes. So I know that it runs as a true petite. If you've got anything over 21.25 that I have in circumference, I don't think you'll be able to wear this, because this is where I had to put the adjusters so it didn't feel too tight on me. And that's all the way out to the sides. Normally I'm pulling them in all but about 1 inch. So I'm not sure. I may have to cut those adjusters off to wear it. First, I'm going to give her a good shake. I'm going to give you some measurements. Let me get her on. This is a cool color. Oh, I forgot to say, I received this wig from Frannies Hair for review. So I'd like to thank Frannies Hair for that, and where to find her, and the link to her and to frannieshair.com will be in the description box. The stats on this wig state that the, let me get this up here, that it has lace front, it's not heat friendly, that the back is 1.75 inches to 2.5. The measurements, there's a lot of them, so I'll just kind of read them to you. But now that I just have her on, just like it is right now, I'll do a little bit of a spin so you can see it. As you can see, the bangs are pretty long on me, and I will hopefully take care of that. You can see that the sides are pretty short. It states that the sides are 1 3/4 to 2.5. I have no idea where the 2.5 would be in this, because I'm not seeing anything on the sides that would be 2.5 unless it's way up in here. because nothing here is that length. Now it does state that the length from the ear tab is 1 3/4. So I guess that I would be measuring that here, and then this other side measurement is probably from in here. So Henry Margude does a bit of a different way of measuring than some people do. So I'll give you this side. Hopefully you can see the back. There are no stays in the nape. It's down securely. It feels like a perfect fit on me with the adjusters pulled all the way out. My circumference is 21 1/4. My ear to ear is 11 1/2, and my over the top is 11 1/2. My face length is 7 1/4 inches, and my forehead is 2 1/2 inches. Now, what I want to talk to you about here, changing the light a little bit on me, so I can get a better look at this color. It states that the nape is 1 3/4, which I would agree with. And the bang is 5 inches. Now you gotta remember, I got that 2 1/2 inch forehead. So let's just kind of move that down. That's pretty much about right. It's 5 inches. That's fine if you want to put it off to the side. Even if you have a 3-inch forehead or 3 1/2, it would be in your eyes unless you pull it off to the side. The crown, let me see here. Crown is it calls it the top, I'm sorry, is 2 1/2 inches. And that's probably close to being right. Now, it doesn't actually give a crown measurement, but I'm going to say the crown is no more than that 2 1/2, which from the side then, unless you can pump that up a little bit, you're going to see a little bit of flattening here, which I like a little better profile than that. But it's probably something that I can work with. The color, like I said, is considered cool. Let me get some glasses on. With a highlight. It says it's a light ash blonde with platinum highlights and medium brown roots. I would say that's correct, and everybody's version of platinum is a little bit different. Sometimes some platinums have a bit more yellow in them. This does not. This is a real kind of a pretty cool platinum. I don't see any real warmth in this, other than in the little bit of brown, medium brown that it's shaded with at the root. Does kind of go through the hair. It's blended in really very nicely. The hair is very silky, very soft. I have not put any product in this. I haven't done anything to it. I probably got it from Frannies Hair, I want to say in November. And I just got busy and didn't have time to get an extra review done that month. So then when I put it on, the bangs were so long, and my vision for myself of how I wanted to wear this was kind of like with a bang coming down in the front. I really want to wear it over to the side. So I knew I was going to have to trim that bang, and therefore I wouldn't be able to wear it or do anything to it until I was talking to you guys. Okay, so I'm going to put a little teeny bit of John Renault Peace Out cream in it. I don't know that she really needs it, but I want to see if I can get her spiked up a little bit, because that's kind of the vision I had for her when I ordered her. So I'm just going to go in here at the root, make some circles, just get it off the cap. Back in that back area also. And hopefully I probably won't see until I edit this, whether this made you end up seeing wefts or not. If so, then we'll have to smooth the bag down. Not be quite as much up there. I'm kind of looking for that old kind of short, spiky little look in a pixie that I had that had a little more of a rounded here and really tight to the face here. Been looking for that look for a while. Something that when I had hair, I would just get out of the shower, towel dry my short hair that was point cut all over, put a little bit of gel in it, mess it up, spike it up, and I was good to go. That's what I would like to have. Right, so now I can do this. I'm going to show you the lace front here first. My widow's peak is showing out a little bit right there. You can see that. But I'm going to get up really close. And as you can see, it has a beautiful lace front. I always mess my lace fronts up a little bit by going and making circles from in the opposite direction, because it makes them look even more natural. Our hair doesn't grow in a straight line. Could this be worn off the face? Yes, it could be. Sometimes just rubbing your hand back and forth like this will enable you to lift it up. Do you see how that did that? There really is no product on my finger anymore. Do the same thing here if I want to get it away from my face a little bit. If I want to have it look like that. Now let's see what it looks like too. I want to bring my sides in a little bit. I have Elvis sideburns, so I've shaved my sideburns every day and the back of my neck because my hair grows very low. And I wear a lot of short wigs. But I'd like to have these little sides kind of curving toward my face to give a little bit of fringe and get that little bit of a spiky look to it. See that really pretty piece of platinum right there? That's nice on the face. It tends to brighten your face when it's around it. First time I ordered a Henry Margaux wig and got it in this same color. My husband looked at it and he just went, whoa, no, that's like way too light on you. And this is a man who rarely ever says anything about it. He only says something if he thinks it's off, that maybe I can't quite pull it off. And I was not sure. I thought it looked kind of like, anyway, I didn't feel like it worked for me. It wasn't this particular one, it was a different one. And it had a lot more hair than this too, which didn't really work for me. But as you can see, I'm gonna do a spin because there's only way we're gonna tell if there's any wefts showing by what I did to it back there is the camera will pick it up, right? Don't know. Won't know till I edit it. So if there are any wefts showing up there, because see how I have this sticking up here? If that's making wefts show, then I won't be able to do that to it. I'll have to move it down more. But it's so short, you're not going to have to worry about the wind blowing and having wefts show. I can tell you that right now. Plus it's rooted. And with a dark cap and it being rooted, if the wind did blow anything up here, nobody would notice that it's a weft anyway. So now I want to go on the other side. Sometimes I really like a right side part, because this doesn't have a lace part. So the great part about basic standard caps or ones with just a lace front and no monofilament features up here, no lace parts or anything, is you can part them wherever you want or not at all. And I like that. me see. Kind of like it out a little bit like this. Here we go again. Pick that up a little bit. This one too. Now, how is she with glasses? Well, obviously, it's obvious to me anyway, that whenever you put your bows over top of the hair, it's going to work. I don't personally like it over top of my hair. It doesn't feel very secure for me. So I usually try to put them under. With this one, the hair is so short. You see, it is under. That one's kind of over the ear tab, but look here. Even though this runs as a true petite, I have no distance between the ear basically and the edge of the wig. It still sits right down on top of my ear. Therefore, my glasses are sticking through the wig back here. That's a problem that anyone with a very petite size ear to ear, mine being child sized actually, 11.5, halves, even if it is a petite wig, because I have petite Easton, I had petite January by John Renault, petite Easton is by Estetica. They still sit down on top of my ears here. So there's no room for my glasses, the bows. So they get skewed slightly. So I'm going to put them on, go around, I'm going to move those tabs up. I mean, the whole edge of the wig, I scooch up with my thumbs. Now, there's room for the bows of my glasses. I don't have an issue with that. And the ear tabs on these glasses, actually, the ear tab is so slightly above it when I scooched it up. So there's room for it there. You see, with an average wig, the ear tab is usually coming down to here on me. So this is indeed a true petite wig. So if you're looking for a pixie cut with kind of a long top, long front, I should say, you might really want to look into this Drew, because it's a beautiful wig. I mean, it's very comfortable. The hair is very silky, and I want to see what I want to do with this front. I'm kind of liking it swept over to the side more than I thought I would. I thought I was going to be trimming these bangs so they would all come forward. And I still may do that. If I decide to, I will probably come back and show you how I did it. Tack it on to this video. But for right now, maybe I'm going to just leave her going across the side. Or maybe I want almost like a whole bang going over. Kind of like Jace, what I just had on. That's a very comfortable wig. If you want a wig similar to this, but is longer in the crown and longer here, all over up in here, it's more the same length. This is the same length as the bang is on Jace. Then you want to take a look at Jace, because Jace fits me fine. It's a basic cap, and it also has 360-degree stretch, so it will stretch up to 23 inches. So you could have something very similar to this, but with longer hair up here. And I have to decide, do I want to make that into a bang? I kind of think I do. So let's try it. I rearranged my studio space here. I have it kind of mixed in with my painting space, so it gets a little crowded sometimes with all the audience back here and my painting table over to this side. Anyway, unsure where I stored my bacon razor blades. So I'm just going to try. If this drags on it and it needs a new blade, I'm going to have to stop. It's not really dragging. Okay. Now, if I could remember where I put my thinning scissors, I could be using them. Always take off less than I'm probably going to want, because obviously you cut it too short, you can't put it back on, and it's not gonna grow. That may sound to you like it's dragging on there, but it's really not. It's the way I'm going like that at it. I always say no guts, no glory. Just sometimes you have to do a few tweaks to make them your own. I rarely find a wig that comes straight out of the box that I don't have to do something to, so that it looks a little bit better on my face, or so I feel comfortable wearing it. Sometimes that's just a matter of washing it and letting it dry, and it goes back into the style it was made to be, because it maybe had some box hair. But most of the time, because of the size of my head, the shape of my face, I feel like I need some kind of fringe. That's why you don't see me in too many bobs. And that's kind of the look I was after. Maybe a little shorter yet. This one here, this side's kind of longish. See that? Still over my eye. Here we go. I gotta split this apart so I'm not doing too much at a time. Now I have hair in my mouth. Then we could go like this, and that'll kind of do a little bit of a lift on some of that, so it's not so flat. And kind of a long piece over here too. Ooh, it's really long. So there she is. It's about all I'm gonna do to her, other than I might spike her up a little bit more. If I decide I really want that spike look. I usually still have a break in my face when I do that. Of my hair, I mean. Not in my face. Oh boy. There we go again. Make it a little bit of a lift there. And she's stuck it up a little straight. That's okay. In the day, that's how we wanted them. Now, I can make those little pieces stick together a little bit more with just a tiny, tiny bit of General Peace Out cream on the ends. And there you have her, Drew, True Petite, Cute Pixie from Henry Margue. So, it was great to see you today. It's a warmer day in Michigan today, but we're still covered with snow. So I hope you're having a great day and that you will be blessed. And I can't think of anything else to tell you about this wig. I like it. It's very comfortable on. Oh, what I should tell you is that when I put on my regular grip, the one that doesn't have the cord in the back that you saw me have on, with these adjusters pulled way out, it actually feels extremely snug on me. With the grip I have on, which is a large topper grip that has a little cord in the back, that's the one I wear most of the time, it feels perfect on me. So you have to take that into consideration. The grips and the more levels of things that are on the grips, like silicone and surged edges and so on, they also will raise you up higher. So they're adding more thickness. So think about that. But she's really cute. You take care. It's kind of a throwback to maybe the 80s. You think? I think so. Take care. Be blessed. Oh, if you got something out of this, would you please like and subscribe? I always forget to tell people that. Take care. These are just some photos that I took in natural light in front of my sliding glass door. This was as I had it styled in the studio to begin with. And the next one will be the same, only with it off to the side. And as we move along here, you'll just see some other manipulation that I did to it. And then I will get a little more crazy with it as we progress. And that will be the next one. I'm just having fun with her and continuing that. And I will see you all soon. Take care. This one's just for fun. Bye.